Just got back from the ride, feeling pretty relaxed. We're going to read some questions. Some people have said I'm sponsored by Reed, not sponsored by Reed. That bike, I've given it back to him. If I was sponsored by Reed, I would still be riding that bike. If someone wants to give me a bike, I'm going to tell you guys if they gave it to me. You know, that was definitely unbiased, non-professional review. Didn't get paid, didn't get the bike out of it, nothing like that. If I do, I'll let you guys know, man, because I want to remain unbiased, okay? Not that I think anything wrong with getting paid or getting free stuff, but I'm transparent if I'm getting free stuff or whatever. I think people should be. All these people out there saying, oh, but, you know, no, like, if you got free stuff or they paid you to review it, then you're getting sponsored, which is fine. Just be clear about it, you know. But again, when I say something's good, it's not because I'm getting paid to say it's good. It's good because I say it's fucking good. So just be clear. I don't have that for Reed. I didn't get paid by Reed. I do have some email correspondence with the big dog at Reed, and it's good because they're really open to making improvements in their bikes, and I love that. They're not pretentious, man. Reed's not a pretentious brand. So many brands are pretentious, man. Another question is, not sponsored at all. Totally believable that a guy like you would want a Reed bike with Tektro brakes. Awesome, honest review. ... A guy like me, who's been riding for 20 years, who's never had a driver's license, I've ridden hundreds of different bikes, man. And I love to test out new product. I love to test out new bikes. Because I used to think, oh, if it's a cheap carbon bike, it's not good. If it's from Reed or Azuri or Giant or all these brands. But when you actually get to ride them, go and ride hundreds of different bikes, you know, at high wattages, long distances, short distances, around corners, uphill, and then get a feel for bikes. You know, it takes me 30 seconds to work out if a bike's a piece of shit or not. And the Reed Condor, with the bike that's phasing out, that's a piece of shit. The latest Reed Osprey or the Falco Elite or the Vantages, the alloy Vantages, carbon Vantages, good bikes, man. The TRP brakes, those high ride things, they're good. The TRP cable brakes are good, but I'd recommend spend the extra and get the Hydro. Another one, basically, a question: how would this Reed or comparable carbon bikes from other mid-tier brands, B-Twin, Max 720, Rosa bikes, compare with aluminium bikes and big brands like Cannondale CAD 12, Special ALA, Trek, Amonda ALR or similar? In your opinion, which one is the best type kind of rider? New vid maybe. There are, and he's giving me some links. Man, I'd recommend get a copy of my cycling ebook. I'll put a link down below. Durianrider's Lean Body Bible. It's got a full bike buyer's review in there, and it's international. So I'll have a lot of Trek in there, Merida, Specialized, international brands. Things like Rosa and B-Twin, they make great bikes. I think they've got lifetime warranty, but they're more of a Euro thing. So I try and have recommendations for more international stuff. But I actually do have a B-Twin I've actually bought myself off a mate, and I'll be doing some reviews on that. There's good stuff, man. All the bikes these days are good. If it's got lifetime warranty on the frame, it's good quality, man, because it's come from a good factory. Hey, here's the secret, man. Cannondale, Trek, Specialized, Colnago, Pinarello, pretty much all come out of the same factories, man. You know, Reed, stuff like that. You'd be surprised who makes what. Same with rims. I mean, people think that Alex rims are bad or whatever. Like, they make rims for a lot of different people. You know, the Bontrager carbon rims, where do you think they're coming from? You're like, it's not Bontrager, Keith Bontrager's backyard, garden, shed, factory, workshop. You know, and it's a good product, but let's not get caught up in labels here, because it's just a sticker at the end of the day. And Google up OEM manufacturing, original equipment manufacturing, or where people, basically, there's factories in Asia where they make wheels and they design stuff, or they're like open to working with engineers from Specialized or Trek or whatever, you know. So it's not just a sticker, you know. Like someone's just like, I like GT bikes, what do you think of GT? And it's like, well, it's made in the same factory as a lot of brands, like Cannondale and everything, you know. So, and it's always changing, coming and going here and there, you know. Back in the day, all Cannondales were made like in Bedford, Pennsylvania, or Connecticut and stuff like that, but now it's just like, you know, 99.9% Asian made, and that's fine. They make good shit, lifetime warranty, so it still means they're doing the homework. But here's the thing, man. Like this morning, I went up Norton Summit, and I did 14:13, which is, for me, it's a relatively slow time. It's over a minute off my PR, and the first 5 minutes of the climb, I did really well. PR wattage is up that first bit, but then I just cooked. I was just done. I've had too many late nights. Didn't drink enough water last few days, but I was still going 100%. I didn't use that as an excuse. You know, I got beaten by a couple of vegan mates, so they did well. They beat me. I was on a lighter bike than they have. I had my lightweight signers on my giant TCR, Dura Ace, and you know, my mates who beat me weren't on a bike as light as mine. So the bike really doesn't matter too much. Seat height matters more than bike weight, obviously, unless you're carrying like a 20 kilo backpack on your bike, obviously. But if we're talking a couple of kilos here and there, it doesn't fucking matter, bro, on your bike. What matters is your tires are pumped up. What matters is your head's on the right place. What matters is you've got muscle glycogen, early nights, hydration. But these things aren't sexy. It's hard to market this stuff. All right, it's very hard to market this stuff because these are invisible things. You can't market how much glycogen you got in your legs. You just can't market it. But you can market in 18% stiffer bottom bracket, 20 grams shaved out of the CNC dropouts in the back triangle, or all this wank tank stuff. Unidirectional carbon weave, specially designed from the fucking specialized wind tunnel wank. And hey, look, it's all a load of wank, really. End of the day, it's all a load of wank. But I love the bike. But I love cycling, man. I'm a fucking bike addict. I've got 21 bikes. I spend more money on bikes than anyone I know, basically. Actually, that's a lot. I know some other guys who spend some big bling. There was one guy, Alec Burton, he had like 300 bikes or something in Sydney. But I spend a lot of coin on bikes, and I'm always riding, man. I just love fucking tinkering at shit. And the first thing I notice about someone is what bike they're riding. Not to judge them, but just, what model's that? I remember those, I just love bikes, man. But it's a gimmick out there, man. All this bullshit, this wind tunnel stuff, it doesn't mean fucking anything, bro. When you're doing 7 watts per kilo, no motherfucker's holding your wheel for half an hour but you, or Lance, or whoever, So it's like, it all comes down to watts per kilo on those steep climbs. It all comes down to total power in a TT, how long you can hold it for. And if you're doing over 50k an hour, yeah, you might need some wind tunnel tested shit to save like 2 or 3 seconds at the World Championships. But if you're just a weekend warrior punter doing Kona Ironman or whatever, you don't need that bling shit, man. Seriously, it's just fucking marketing gimmick. And the people who market that product, the fucking big hitters out there, they're all on fucking EPO. And let's just be fucking real honest. You ain't winning shit, man, at a big level. Big level. Not like, local stuff. I mean like, big fucking Ironman events and shit. Big marathons. Big basketball games. Big soccer World Cup shit. You ain't doing that fucking on a couple of Panadol and a strong fucking latte, man. There's some serious shit going on there because it's serious motherfucking money. And when in the bike industry, if you fucking win on shit, people fucking buy it. They believe it. They believe in the fairy tale. Again, it's not a bad thing. It's just how business works, okay? So I'm totally aware of it. I'm not against it. I understand it. It's just the world we live in, man. People fucking want to have a fairy tale. But I love cycling, man, because it's a beautiful sport. You can get out there and ride your bike to work. You can ride with your kids, ride with your girlfriend, your boyfriend. You can do what you did today, just smashing up Norton and Summit, just fucking banter the whole way up and grudges. And it's just fucking fun, man. It's good. No one gets hurt, Like, you just get at the top of the hill and you just de-stressed. So it's a great sport, man. I love it. Always ride my bike. Get out there, but don't get caught up in the brands, man. Tire clearance is what you want. If you want to run 28C tires, then get a bike that can fit 28C tires. Get a bike fit, and measure it out. If it slips, you can put it up to where it was. And again, a bike fit is close enough, is good enough. Your body changes every day. Your flexibility in your hips, or maybe a tight hamstring. So a bike fit close enough is good enough, And after you've been riding for a few months, maybe a few thousand K, get that bike fit and then go from there. And if you lose a lot of weight, get another bike fit, because your seat height will change depending on how much fat on your ass you lose or gain. But hey, close enough's good enough. Have fun out there. Don't get too caught up in brands. The person who rode the Pinarello or the S-Works or the Reed and dropped you isn't because they got a better bike. It's just because they were a better rider that day, had better hemoglobin or better strategy, better pacing or better mindset. Focus on those things. Like Eddie Merckx said. Eddie Merckx is a doper, man. While on the topic, why does Lance get vilified? Eddie Merckx, all those guys, the big dogs back in the day, they got busted. They owned up to it. But how come Lance got vilified and Eddie Merckx didn't? I got an Eddie Merckx bike and everyone's like, oh, Eddie Merckx, fucking yours. It's a beautiful bike. If it was a Lance Armstrong bike, people are like, oh, it's fucking... man, come on, man. Come on, get with the times, bro. Get with the hemoglobin. Get with the watts per kilo. Get with the culture. Get with pro sport. Aggressive exercise funded by money to make more money. Get on your bike. Burn fat, not oil. We'll see you on the road. Fucking love it, mate. Cycling's the best sport on the planet. And there's only 2 types of people. Those who ride and those who should ride more.